Hey everyone, Kimchica here with this week's Indiscovery. Again, it is going to be GDC focused because it is almost underway. By the time this video is out, I will be finishing up those last minute preparations, packing my bags, and getting ready to go to San Francisco. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on looking at indie games that I'm particularly excited about for Day of the Devs, which is happening at GDC. Of course, there are more games at this event, at all of GDC, that one person in one video can't really do all of them justice. So I have made sure to include as many links as I could below to each of the games mentioned in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the 5 titles I'm most looking forward to for Day of the Devs. A Way Out.
What's your plan?
A Way Out is unique in that this game is designed only to be played with online or local co-op with no single player mode. It gets even more interesting, because in the game, you and your fellow gamer play as 2 prisoners attempting to break out. Both characters must cooperate with one another to progress, and since the story is told simultaneously, one person may experience a cutscene while the other is solving a puzzle or experiencing something completely different. What you do affects your teammates, so this will be a great game to test out a budding relationship and see how well you cooperate, right? Fun fact, this game is the second title from the developers who brought us the incredible indie game Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and I found it interesting that that game had you playing 2 characters with 1 controller, and so it seems like they flipped it a bit, and I can't wait to see how it pans out. Look for A Way Out coming to Windows PC, PS4, and Xbox One on March 23rd.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo was already in prison.
Dead Static Drive. Nothing like the road ahead of you and a sweet muscle car to drive. And if there are monsters that get in the way, that just adds some flavor and stories for when you meet new friends, right? This game has been in development for some time, and I can't wait to see the latest round of progress next week. The gameplay moves between sweet driving experiences where you can relax and enjoy the ride, and elements of tension where you may have to determine if a situation is safe or if you've got to get the heck out of Dodge. You'll have to collect resources such as gas and weapons, and interestingly enough, sleep is an additional element that will be integral to the gameplay. Have your bags packed and ready. While there's no release date yet, perhaps we'll find out more at Day of the Devs. This game is currently planned for Windows PC. What the Golf? What the Golf is designed specifically for folks who've typically turned up their noses at the sport that involves hitting a ball into a hole 18 times, fancy polos, and strangely perfect landscaping. This game is a hilarious reimagining of the sport with various game modes like first-person golf, exciting mashups with other kooky titles, and even incorporations of things golf probably has never included, like spiders and horses, or warp pipes. This physics-based title will release sometime in 2018 on PC, Mac, and Linux. Knights and Bikes. Growing up can be puzzling, which is why it's always good to have your best friend around to navigate these challenges with you. In Knights and Bikes, 2 best friends, Nessa and Demelza, have each other to turn to as they adventure around their island home, Penfurzy. They're searching for the legendary treasure of the island, but are pulled into even more fantastical adventures as the adults around them keep disappearing. Fortunately, you've got your trusty bikes, your pet Goose, Captain Honkers, and a range of skills that each character brings to the table. If you'd like to invite a friend, you can both play this title together in local co-op. No official date on when we can start adventuring on this lovely island, so be sure to follow the devs for updates. And currently, the game is planned for the PC and PS4. Minit. One of the best parts of playing games is learning from your previous experiences and using that knowledge to progress even further. Minit is taking that idea and pushing it one step further. In this visually simple but very adorable indie title, you'll have a minute to figure out how to save the world and break the curse. Yep, the world is under a curse, where each day finishes after a rousing 60 seconds. You'll have to make sure to use your time efficiently, and while there's no release date yet, this is another one I'm hoping we'll find out more about during the Day of the Devs. Currently, this title is planned for PC. As I mentioned before, there are many other games at Day of the Devs. I wish I had more time to really cover them all, to really go into depth for them all, but be sure to click on the link for the event. That's where you can find all of the games for Day of the Devs, as well as in the description box below. And if you're going to Day of the Devs, or if you're excited about any of these games, let me know. I would love to hear it. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, again, for more indie game news and trailers. And if you enjoy watching streams, you want to just listen, hang out for a bit, I stream Monday through Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, and I primarily play indie games, some of which have been featured on this channel, some of which I haven't had a chance to make a video, but still want to show off. So be sure to go there, hang out, and say hi. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video.